Heat exchange between two or more surfaces. So there are two kinds of topics in radiation heat transfer: radiation from a single surface and the radiation heat exchange between two or more surfaces. Today I am going to deal with the radiation heat exchange between two or more surfaces. Radiation heat exchange between two or more surfaces depends on surface geometries, surface temperature, the surface orientation, and radiation properties of the two surfaces. The effect of orientation of two surfaces on radiation heat exchange accounts for a new parameter called view factor. So in order to account for the surface orientation, we include a factor called view factor in the calculation of radiation heat exchange between two surfaces. The view factor is also known as radiation sorry orientation factor, angle factor, configuration factor, and shape factor. This view factor depends on geometry of two surfaces, orientation of one surface with respect to the other, space between the radiating surfaces. This view factor depends on geometry of two surfaces, orientation of the surfaces, space between the radiating surfaces. This view factor is independent of surface properties and the temperature. It is independent of surface properties and temperature. View factor is denoted by generally Fij, Fi hyphen j or Fij shortly. So this represents the radiation from surface I strikes the surface j. It is denoted by Fij. When the radiation leaves the surface I and strikes the surface j, then the view factor between the surfaces I and j is denoted by Fij. So the view factor F12 F1-2 or shortly F12 represents the radiation energy emits from the surface 1 and strikes the surface 2. If the view factor is F21 shortly F21, which represents the vice versa of the above thing, that is the radiation energy leaving the surface 2 and strikes the surface 1. In this case, the view factor between the surfaces is F21. What is the definition for view factor? What is the view factor actually mean? It is the ratio of radiation energy leaving the surface 1. See here. So this is the figure. It is the ratio of radiation energy leaving surface 1 and reaches the surface 2 directly to the total energy leaving the surface 1. See the formula. Radiation energy leaving the surface 1 and reaches the surface 2 upon total radiation energy leaving the surface 1. So this is the formula for the view factor. When the emitted radiation leaves the surface 1 and reaches the surface 2, then the view factor will be like this. Or if it is F2 to 1, view factor F2 to 1, we can say the radiation energy leaving the surface 2 and reaches the surface 1 to the total radiation energy leaving the surface 2. So this is the formula for view factor. And then next, the net radiation heat exchange between two black body surfaces is, so we will derive one expression for this, that is a net radiation heat exchange between two black surfaces. When the surfaces are black body surfaces, we consider two arbitrarily oriented surfaces. That means they are oriented at different angles. at different angles to each other. Here we have surface 1, this is surface 2 having surface area A1 and temperature T1 for the first surface, having surface area A2 and temperature T2 for the second surface. N1 and N2 were the normals of the surface. Normals always perpendicular to the area of the surface. Let us consider a small elemental areas for each of these surfaces 1 and 2, that is DA1 and DA2 are the small elemental areas, and these two elemental areas are joined by a line uh, of length S, joined by a line of length S, and this line is making an angle beta 1 and beta 2 with the normals of the surfaces A1 and A2. See here, so this is the line joining DA1 and DA2, and this line is making an angle beta 1 and beta 2 with respect to the normals, of the surfaces. Then the net heat exchange between these two surfaces is dq net equal to dq1 to 2, radiation from the surface 1 to 2 minus the radiation from the surface 2 to 1, okay. See, DA1 and DA2 are joined by a line of length S, which forms an angle beta 1 and beta 2 with the normals of the surfaces N1 and N2. See here, S is the distance between the elemental areas DA1 and DA2. Beta 1 and beta 2 are the angles made by the line joining DA1 and DA2 with the normals. If these three values changes, if these three values changes, these three values may vary when the positions of DA1 and DA2 on the surfaces vary. Please listen carefully. These three values, that is S, beta 1 and beta 2 values vary when the position of the elemental areas DA1 and DA2 on the surfaces change. Okay. The projection of DA1 on the line joining the center is DA1 cos beta 1. So the projection of DA1 on the line is DA1 cos theta 1, small elemental area DA1 into cos beta 1. The rate at which the radiation energy leaving DA1 and that strikes the DA2 may be expressed as, this means, so what is the rate of heat energy, radiant energy leaving this elemental area DA1 and hitting the elemental area DA2 can be expressed by using this expression, that is Q122, radiation emitting from the surface 1 and it is received by the surface 2. Whether it is absorbed by the surface 2 or not, we do not worry about that, it doesn't matter. Okay, just the radiation emitted by the surface 1 hits the or strikes the surface 2 can be represented by I1 dA1 cos beta 1 into d omega 2 to 1. Here I1 is the intensity of radiation in the direction of beta 1 from the surface 1, dA1 is the elemental area on the surface 1, beta 1 is the direction of the ray emitted from the surface 1, d omega 21 is the solid angle subtended by the elemental area dA2 when viewed from dA1. So solid angle is, here solid angle dA2 cos beta 2 by S square, this is S square, dA2 cos beta 2 by S square. The solid angle is expressed in terms of steradian. The intensity of radiation in the direction of beta 1 is expressed, that is I1 from the surface 1 is expressed by this given expression, that is EB1 by pi, where EB is the emissive power of the surface 1, which is equal to sigma T1 power 4, T1 power 4. So I1 equal to EB1 by pi, where EB1 is the emissive power of the surface 1, which is equal to sigma T1 power 4. Okay, so this is the intensity of radiation. Intensity of radiation expression we know. The expression for solid angle is also known. If we substitute these two expressions, that is intensity of radiation expression and the solid angle expression, then this equation will become this equation will become this equation will become like this. See here. So this is the intensity of radiation from the surface 1, Eb1 by pi, dA1 cos beta 1, dA2 cos beta 2 by s square. This is the solid angle. This is the solid angle subtended by elemental area dA2 when viewed from the elemental area dA1. We know that the definition for the view factor, which is the fraction of the radiant energy, which is the radiant energy emitted by the first surface and that strikes the second surface to the total radiant energy leaving the first surface. So what is the definition for view factor? I will repeat again. It is the rate at which the radiant energy leaving the surface 1 and reaching the surface 2 to the total radiant energy leaving the surface 1. Okay, so this is the expression for view factor. The total rate of radiation energy leaving the surface 1 and that strikes the surface 2 can be written as on integrating over the areas A1 and A2, we get this solution like this. Q1 to 2 is EB1 by pi integral area A1 integral area A2 cos beta 1 cos beta 2 dA1 dA2 by s square. So now, this is Q1 to 2. This is the rate of radiation energy leaving the surface 1 and striking the surface 2 Okay, so in the view factor we have got the expression for the numerator. This is the radiation energy leaving the surface 1 and striking the surface 2. Now we will substitute this Q1 to 2 in the view factor. We will substitute this Q1 to 2 in the view factor F1 to 2. We get see here. So this is the rate of radiation energy emitted by surface 1 and that strikes the surface 2, and this is the total radiation energy leaving the surface 1, that is A1 into EB1. See here. Next, this can be written as F1 to 2. So EB1 and EB1 here will get cancelled, and so it leaves 1 by A1 integral A2 cos beta 1 cos beta 2 dA1 dA2 by pi into s square. This pi will goes in, so in the denominator. So we have pi into s square. Let it be equation 1. So this is the expression for the view factor between the surfaces 1 and 2 when the surface 1 is emitting the radiation and that radiation was struck to the surface 2. The vice versa of this will be like this, F2 to 1, that is vice versa, reverse. In the reverse case, the view factor for the surfaces 2 and 1 is, so F2 to 1. So the expression for it is 1 by A2 integral A1 integral A2 cos beta 1 cos beta 2 dA1 dA2 by pi into s square. So in this case, so we can express like this. The radiation energy leaving the surface 2 and strikes the surface 1. So the view factor in this case is F2 to 1. And the radiation energy leaving the surface 2 and striking the surface 1, then the view factor between these two surfaces is f2 to 1. So this is the expression for the view factor when it is from 2 to 1. When it is from 2 to 1, let it be equation 2. So let it be equation 2. From equations 1 and 2, so it is seen that the view factor depends on orientation of the two surfaces, distance between the surfaces, right? So let us see the expression once again. So geometry of the surfaces. So the view factor depends on geometry of the surfaces, distance between the surfaces, and orientation of the surfaces. Orientation of the surfaces. Now we will multiply equation 1 with a1. Equation 1 with a1 we get, so this expression, let it be equation 3 if it is multiplied, and multiplying equation 2 with a2 we get this equation, f2 to 1 into a2 gives this. See, in both the equations, that is 3 and 4, the RHS part is same. In both the expressions, that is in both the equations 3 and 4, RHS part is same. Then we can write from equations 3 and 4, we can write f1 to 2 into a1 equal to f2 to 1 a2. So this relation we call it as a reciprocity relation or reciprocity theorem for view factors. So this is the reciprocity relation for view factors. It indicates that the net radiant heat energy exchange may be evaluated by computing one-way configuration. If you know f1 to 2, then we can able to find f2 1, or otherwise if we know f2 to 1, view factor 2 to 1, then we can able to find f1 to 2, f1 to 2. So this can be evaluated. That means the net radiant energy exchange between the two surfaces can be evaluated by computing one-way configuration factor. That means any of this, either f1 to 2 or f2 1, we can find the radiation heat exchange between the two surfaces. The above view factor relation, this relation is only applicable for the two surfaces which are diffuse emitters and diffuse reflectors. See here, the above relation, that is reciprocity relation, the above relation given is only applicable for the black surfaces which are diffuse emitters and diffuse reflectors. Diffuse means the radiation is uniform in all directions. Radiation is uniform in all directions is called diffuse. So diffuse emitters, uniform emission in all directions. Diffuse reflectors, uniform reflection in all directions. Then we can write radiation heat energy. Radiation heat energy from 1 to 2 is f1 to 2 a1 eb1 or f1 to 2 a1 sigma t power 4, where eb1 is the emissive power of the surface 1. So emissive power of the surface 1 can be expressed as sigma t1 power 4, and q2 to 1 radiation heat energy from 2 to 1 can be written as f2 to 1 a2 eb2, f2 to 1 a2 sigma t2 power 4, sigma t2 power 4. And the net heat energy, the net radiation energy can be expressed by using this relation, that is the difference between the radiation energies between the surfaces, that is from 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. From 1 to 2 and 2 to 1, we use this reciprocity relation for finding the net heat energy, net radiant energy exchange between the two surfaces. So we use this relation. See here. So q1 to 2 can be written as f1 to 2 a1 eb1. F1 to 2 a1 is also equal to f2 to 1 a2. From this relation, f1 to 2 a1 can also be written as f2 to 1 a2 eb1. Similarly, for q2 to 1, it is f21 a2 eb2, f21 a2 eb2. So this expression, this can also be written as f1 to 2 a1 eb2. So from the above formulae, the net heat exchange between the two black surfaces is, it can be written as f1 to 2 a1 sigma t1 power 4 minus t2 power 4, or else f2 to 1 a2 sigma t1 power 4 minus t2 power 4. See, this equation or this expression is only applicable for diffuse emitters or diffuse emitters and diffuse reflectors, and those emitters or reflectors must be surfaces of the black bodies.